Alright guys, time for another game theory video. Remember, if you like these kind of videos, like the video, share the video, comment, sub, whatever. It doesn't hurt, it helps. Thanks, it's free to do. Anyway, so today what I'm going to talk about, and again, if you haven't watched the other, I think I did a few videos now, I did how character archetypes help save a game. And I did, just some random changes to the game that would help it. So today I want to talk about something more specifically, just some other fundamental changes which would help the game. And by changing a few fundamental things that are generally in other fighting games, you fix, quotation marks, some of the quotation marks problems in this game. Because again, this game is a game that has a lot of, I've talked about it before, correlation does not equal causation. A lot of people say an example might be, right, well, people hate homing dash, right? Oh, what is the reason people hate homing dash actually if you get down to it at a deeper level? Well, because the game is so homogenized. Homing dash, actually, from a certain perspective, as I talked about before, is actually one of your mix-ups. Do people not complain about, like, oh god, I was doing this, I was in the air, blah 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 blah, and then the guy homing dash and the homing dash tracked me and I got hit? It's so annoying. So homing dash from a certain perspective is annoying because homing dash in a game where everyone is so homogenized, it almost amplifies the fact that the game is homogenized, because in a game where everything is so pre-planned and predetermined, from a certain perspective, everyone's best mix-up is homing dash. Homing dash is the one number, whatever you want to call it, in the equation that is not predetermined. I can homing dash wherever I want, and you can't control it. I can homing dash here, I can call and assist here, I might be doing this, I may call you have no idea when I'm going to homing dash. Homing dash is a non-pre-planned thing in a very pre-planned and predetermined game. So, and also in a game that is so homogenized, this makes homing dash pretty annoying, right? Because in a sense, it's almost everyone's best mix-up, right? So how are some simple fixes that we can actually tone down homing dashing without taking away? Again, one of the only new things in the game is homing dash. The whole idea of the tug of war between fireballs, homing dash, and reflecting is the real main thing this game is bringing to what a fighting game could be. So of course we have, let me set him to, what is it? Guard cancel, right? So of course we have this very simple idea, right? Boom, we want to bait it, boom. We have something we can do on the ground, right? We have very obvious baits for homing dash, but when we're in the air, we have a problem, right? Well, let's look at causation or correlation. Boom, I see he's about to homing dash, boom. It hit on a counter hit, but I don't, unlike other games where counter hits, maybe we'll do more stun and then you get a combo. In this game, counter hits are basically just there for show. They almost never do anything 99% of the time, right? So how would you fix something like this? Well, it's very fucking simple. You would make this slightly weaker. If Vegeto's shooting Banshee blasts all over the place, boom, he sees you're about to super dash, boom. I used meter, so it's not like this is free. I see you're about to super dash and I vanish. Now, because the vanish hit on counter hit, the guy bounces against the wall like a normal vanish does when it hits, like, in a combo. And you can make this have like a 50% damage buffer, whatever you want to call it. But at least you are slightly weakening homing dash by this. You are slightly weakening the homing dash in the air, right? Boom, I saw it come, boom. And of course, if you do it too slow, the guy's still gonna block, right? Oh no, it's still hit. Let me try. I gotta purposely try to time it badly. Boom, see? You know what I mean? So it's not like it's for free if you're slow. But at least you have a situation where, again, let's watch Goku now, one of the most annoying things in the game, random air homing dash. Oh, I see he's about to homing dash. Shit, boom. I saw it and I vanished. I used meter. So it's not like this is for free, and now I get a smidge of a combo. Maybe I'll get 30% life off of it, which maybe he gets 30% life off his homing dash. So there's a bit of a give and take here, you know what I mean? It slightly weakens homing dash because of that. I saw someone in the live stream trying to comment like this, like, well, isn't this gonna weaken zoning, what you're trying to make stronger? So we have Goku. Goku's gonna boom, 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 you know what I mean? Well, let's look at it like this, right? So we have character mirror. Of course, we have real block damage in the game now, and the person was like, well, isn't this weakening zoning now? Because you can just vanish and you get a counter hit, and then you get real damage. Actually, this is extremely Dragon Ball Z. Imagine Goku's doing some fireballs. I see it coming. Oh, sorry. Oh shit, I hit it. Sorry, my bad. Boom, 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 boom. He dies, okay. Oh, I did the wrong thing. Okay. So say Goku's shooting some fireballs, whatever character it might be, Frieza, whoever's trying to zone you. Well, of course, because you're doing a normal move per se, even though it's a Ki Blast, you can Kara cancel it, right? So, boom, boom, I jump over it. What is more Dragon Ball Z than that? So no, it's not for free. Because first of all, I have to use meter, and then he can also use his meter then to not get hit, and then he counter hits me into a combo. How Dragon Ball Z is that, dude? Dude teleports to one side, dude teleports to one side. And you're both instantly made the game more Dragon Ball Z. Fireballs are doing block damage. Zoning is more powerful. Well, hey, he fucked up his zoning, so I vanished. I'm gonna get a counter hit that's gonna do a 30% life combo, whatever I get off my vanish. But then, since he's doing just a normal, now he can vanish. Now he gets the combo. And you just teleported twice in a row, and it's so fucking Dragon Ball Z, right? That's extremely Dragon Ball Z. Such a simple fix. Fundamental fix. You know what I mean? Counter hits exist in other games, dude. Imagine that, right? What's another fundamental fix that they need to fix, right? First of all, sorry, I'm always sick, you know, hospital stuff. You know what I mean? Of course, I would fiddle with all the frame data in general, but one of the problems in the game is, let me make sure it's not set to do something, just so I can actually show this. One of the main problems in this game, of course, is fix all the fundamental frame data. It's too predetermined, pre-planned. Bump everything up, generally probably a little bit, you know what I mean? There's way too many normals that move forward. I think everyone needs to have, you know, most characters, I would give them a new normal that doesn't move forward. Because look at a character like Krillin. I would say, you know, I mean, that's fucking awesome, dude, right? This kind of shit, right? Oh, see, I haven't too. See, even that's too close. You got time so fast. So all these normals that move you too fast, you need a normal that doesn't move him close, so he can actually like stay away and. You know, his heart, you're not going to get it from that. You need to space it too correctly. You need to have normals that are not so anal about, you know, they're moving forward. I know they did to try to make the game easier, but because of that, certain ideas of characters are harder to display, right? All that kind of shit, right? I mean, I wanted to get the cross up one. Man, I suck. Oh, what am I doing? Whatever, you get all that, you know what I mean? It's just, you gotta be too far away. And I know you can do stuff like boom, boom. Even that I fucked up, you know what I mean? It's too specific. That's why characters need normals that don't always move them forward. Another easy change is, there always needs to be a purpose in games, right? Like, no, I wouldn't change down auto combos. People that complain about auto combos, you guys have no idea what we're talking about. Auto combos suck. Of course, the idea of auto combos suck. But auto combos in this game are the best auto combos that have ever been in a fighting game. Because they actually have a purpose. So when people are like, oh, I wouldn't have auto combos track you. Well, the fucking auto combo needs to have a purpose, dude. So no, that's awesome, dude. Auto combo, I wouldn't get rid of that. But medium combos are a conundrum, right? Like, you know, there's random characters like Trunks, like his medium auto combo bounces you off the wall, whatever. Like, and that doesn't do that normally. But one thing that you could do in this game is, again, I've always said, you know, normally for normals, you can't jump cancel them unless you're in sparking. So an easy way to make medium auto combos have a function, an actual function, a reason to do them at a higher level, is you make the second hit of the medium auto combo your one jump cancelable move without sparking. You know what I mean? And of course, when you're doing this medium auto combo, I would like it to have a unique normal too, right? You know, instead of just the same down medium, right? Very fundamental, easy change, makes the game more unique. It gives an excuse to give characters another normal, you know what I mean? And it's your one jump cancelable normal. Wow, amazing. What a fundamental change that makes the game slightly more interesting, right? I know people talk about blocking, all that kind of stuff. Yes, of course, I would like an FD like Guilty Gear. I think FD is great, but I just don't see them putting it in this game. But what they could do is, you know what I mean? I think you could have something like in, you know, I'm trying to mash. You can't see that I'm mashing, but let's see that I'm mashing just to show. Oops, sorry. What am I doing? Of course, I'm trying to mash out of this. I can't. But what if I were, when I'm trying to mash, I mash back X and O, right? What if that gives me an EX reflect, and you can EX reflect for some meter and it gets you out of normal block strings? Of course, I would just like a Guilty Gear FD, but I just don't see them putting it in the game, of course, but I would prefer that. But I think they could do something like an EX reflect, you know what I mean? Take it, they already have EX moves that take 50% bar anyway, so now you can get out of normal block strings and have it work even in the air, I don't know. Something like that, very easy fundamental change, you know what I mean? Another thing, fundamentally wise, I would say this game is stupid. Another thing that would actually tone down homing dash a little bit is you have things like, what am I going to do? Let me set the guy, and I have to purposely time this bad now, right? So of course we have this kind of idea, right? Oops, ooh, wrong thing, I'm sorry. Guard can't, wait, guard, no, guard, super dash. So of course we have this kind of stuff baiting for, you know, too hard slash, whatever the fuck it is. But this stuff is like, I think it's 4 frames it becomes anti-air invincible. That's fine, but again, fundamental flaws of this game is like DPs not being invincible frame 1. That kind of shit is stupid. It's a DP, like stop being butthurt that some characters have DPs. I need these extra 4 frames or whatever it is. So if I'm like, boom, see, I got counter hit. Because DPs, not everyone's, but you know, a lot of this stuff is not actually frame 1 invincible. That shit is stupid. You know what I mean? It's not like if I'm doing, boom, this stuff isn't hitting, you know, frame 1 anyway, dude, right? And they can still vanish, right? So if I do, if you just have Frieza, oh wait, what's going on? If I do, let me see, oh wow, he banished into it. Wow, that was actually awesome. Does that only happen in the corner? What was that? Yeah, wow, that was actually funny. Dude, that was actually awesome, dude. Let me do that again. Does that... Okay. Well, dude, you know what? Well, Vegito is the coolest character in the game, okay? But that's awesome, dude. But obviously, oh, I forgot that you're supposed to vanish, motherfucker. Dude, why isn't he not vanishing now? Did I set him to not vanish? Oh, okay, come on, dude. What are you doing? Wait, what the fuck? Now it's not vanishing? No. Vanish, motherfucker. What are you doing? Oh my god. Now he's not vanishing. What's going on? Okay, that was weird. Anyway, the point is... That's fucking strange. Anyway, the point is... The move... Why are moves like this not frame 1? You can even vanish to get out of them. Give me a break, dude. That shit is stupid, right? So, those are fundamental flaws of the game. Something else you could do really easily to make the game more Dragon Ball Z, as I've always said, is... Boom, boom, shoot a laser beam, right? This kind of stuff, you could easily add beam battles into the game, Dragon Ball FighterZ. Just doing something like, okay, like, how often do these situations even happen in the game, right? Oh my god, I'm timing this badly. Come on. These situations, how often do you see situations like in this game anyway? This situation doesn't happen very often, right? Very rare. So what do you do for that? We already see we have notches on the power bar. So maybe if you're getting into a beam battle and it happens, since almost all fireballs anyway involve pressing X for the fireball motion anyway, imagine if you just hold down the button, if this happens, you potentially can get into a beam battle. And where this does 5 hits, right? If you keep holding down the button, we see these little notches on the power bar. They goes boom, 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 boom. And it keeps taking away a notch for as long as you hold down the button until it could potentially take away all your meter. Now, of course, you don't have to do this. You can be like, oh, I don't care. I'm just shooting a fireball. But maybe the other guy's meter, and he wants to win the fireball battle like that, right? A little bit of a dynamic of Dragon Ball Z. Like, this stuff almost has no purpose anyway, but it's in the game, right? You know what I mean? So, okay, I have a level 3. Obviously, I should win. But what if Goku, he just holds down his button, and then he keeps wasting meter to try to beat Vegito in this, right? And just like Vegito could keep holding down his X button, because he wants to win the battle. How very fucking simple, and you just made a more Dragon Ball Z. And of course, you can choose to lose it. You don't have to hold down the button, but you can if you want to, and it's such a random situation, it barely happens anyway. Of course, if I was making the game, this kind of shit would be actually doing real... Oh my god, that is goddamn awful. Dude, you know, look at the block damage of that. That should be doing like 6-7 times that amount of block damage, you know what I mean? So at least if that shit happens, you know what I mean, there's actually a reason that Goku might do that, because there's real fucking block damage in the game. Like, this is fucking pitiful, dude. Look at that, dude. This should be doing like... Oh, I got hicks. I forgot to block it. But, man, it's just fucking... God, that's fucking pitiful, dude. Give me a break. But, you know, those are very easy fundamental changes that you can do to make the game more Dragon Ball Z. Did I miss it? Did I think of any other fundamental things? I mean, generally speaking, I think those are pretty easy fundamental changes you could do that would make the game much more interesting, right? And I know people say, like, someone was commenting in the live stream yesterday, do mechanics actually sell games? Yeah, of course fucking mechanics sell games. Why does someone play King of Fighters over Street Fighter? Why does someone play Soul Calibur over Virtual Fighter? Why does someone play Virtual Fighter over Dare Live? Because the game has an aesthetic and gameplay mechanics that appeal to you over the other game. So of course that's why people care about mechanics. And that's how you sell Dragon Ball Z. We've already proven people buy 1.5 million copies of a game that is unplayable if it's called Dragon Ball Z. It's ridiculous. Just in Japan alone. People will buy a piece of poop called Dragon Ball Z. So you already know people are going to buy Dragon Ball Z. So then what you do, you put mechanics in the game and you put the focus on them. You have good fundamentals of what originally made fighting games popular in the first place. And then you put an emphasis on what is new in your game that can only be experienced in your game. You can sell 1.5 million copies of an unplayable game. We know people are going to buy it in Japan alone. Now you have a fighting game and you have to sell it to the fighting game audience and tell them, this is a mechanic, this is an idea, this is a perspective of what a fighting game can be that is not possible in any other game. And to enjoy this element, this mind game of what a fighting game can be, you have to play Dragon Ball Z. It's not possible in Street Fighter, not possible in King of Fighters. Mental changes, correlation does not equal causation that help the game by helping the fundamentals of the game that this game is bad at.